here's half all of the video. And hello, Internet! Welcome to Game 13.
Oh,
Game 13, Lucky 13 of When the Stars Fell by 107.4 GM KBFC. I'm your DM, Caleb. And who the heck are y'all?
Who the heck?
Yeah.
Well. My name is Fiona. I am a human being playing Dasha, the half-elf ranger sorcerer who got beat up pretty bad last game.
I am Kit. I play Fenris, the half-elf rogue wizard, who also got beat up real bad last game.
and hi, I'm Ben. I play a half orc, half elf named Otep, who was tied up pretty much the entire of last game, and I'm still tied up. So
You look
Sometimes-
so strong.
sometimes it do be like that. I'm just so strong that like police just tie me up when they see me. They're just like, he's too powerful. Tie him up.
Too powerful.
It just happens to you on the street. Police just show up and they
They're like, whoa.
Like,
I'm
wait.
just walking down the street like, I just want some biscuits.
Speaking
Top's
of biscuits,
like
actually, I'm
one
having
biscuit.
biscuits for dinner. That you
Yeah,
cooked.
same.
Thank you.
That's why I said biscuits, because I have my plate of biscuits right over here.
Good choices. Good
Can
choices.
I have a biscuit? Give me a biscuit.
You're literally the biggest hurdle in
I'm here.
scheduling all of us to play together in person. So if you get your ass over here, you can have all the biscuits
Yeah.
you want.
I like
I
how
will-
we were having a nice casual conversation about biscuits and then it turned into a personal attack.
Fiona just came out here to have a good time, and now she's feeling really attacked
I
right now.
apologize for projecting my own unresolved insecurities onto you. I'm lonely.
Oh my god.
Aren't we all?
Sobbing.
If I laugh hard enough, people won't notice the tears.
I
That's
true.
have a couple things I need to shout out this week, actually. As always, of course, D&D Beyond, Wizards of the Coast, Roll 20. Mom and Dad, who I actually had a lovely phone call with my mom for about 20 minutes right before this game. That was super nice. And you guys for playing, and everybody at home for watching. I also want to shout out AC Gaming in Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh, New York. Support your small game store. It's one guy. He's the only employee. He's the owner and proprietor. He's trying to get a new location. He had so many different systems and games and modules. Pre-COVID, they would host game nights. And anyway, it really cool game store, and I bought stuff because of course I did. I now have giant dice.
Hello?
And they're
Ooh,
like
that's so
these, and they
pretty.
like have these like runes on them.
He's a makeup tutorial.
Yeah.
What an influencer.
And like, so these are my new DM dice, and I think they're gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I also
Gorgeous.
was able to get here. Hang on, I'm gonna throw this up on the good camera too. Yeah, it might work. I also got a set of dwarf and dragon coins.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
That's pretty spicy.
So there's 3 of each: silver, gold, and copper. And each side has a design. I won't go through all of them, but like here we'll do the gold coin from each, because the gold coin's obviously the coolest. So we've got the gold dragon,
Oh hell yeah.
and then we've
Yeah.
got the gold dwarf coin.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So these may be flipped at indeterminate points of the game potentially if we need a coin flip. I decided it's good to have some DM coins. They're also super useful to actually use to put underneath a miniature for an enlarged creature, or something like that. I also got Molly super sweetly got us. I don't remember the name of the shop, but it's a little 3D printed timeout chair
Yes.
for bad
Yes.
dice, and it
Bad
has a
dice.
dunce
It's
cap.
That's beautiful.
So when your dice are bad, you put them in the little chair, and you put the dunce hat on it.
That's so
So that it
humiliating.
knows what it's done.
Yep, it can sit there and think about what it did.
Or what it didn't do.
Or what it didn't do. As above, so below. Anyway, anybody else have anything they want to shout out? I got a couple other new dice as well, but that I can show later. But do you guys have anything? Anybody? No? Okay. Well, then I guess in that case, Fiona, you want to roll your bones for us, and then Ben can pull a card, and we can start playing the game?
Roll the bones! I actually have fully dumped, but I'll roll some bones. I'm playing with some new ducky dice. I'll show them off later, but they have little ducks in them. So
Yeah.
God, I love my bones. Okay, I've rolled my
206
bones.
of them.
So many bones.
There you go.
I rolled my bones. Shorter ASMR than usual, but bones.
It do be like that sometimes. Yeah. I'd also like to say before we pull some tarot that last week, before we had that crazy fucked up session, we got the tower, which is actually one of the darkest cards to get in tarot. So I think it is pretty like, okay, cool, yeah, this is no longer like this is a fun thing to do. This is no, this is actually gonna show us what the game might be like.
I
So
also do want to say that I was fully thinking about money last time when you pulled that card. So I have no idea if it was like what, because I remember being the one who said stop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what influenced what there, or what that card was an omen of. I don't know. I'm terrified. Let's just see what we pull.
it's weird. It's always different, but there's a reason why this shit has stuck around for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. Yeah. So if everyone wants to just kind of direct your intention into me, and I will direct it into the deck. And whenever someone feels compelled, then I say, stop. Okay, so this is the 10 of Pentacles, the Lord of Wealth. You bring up money and then
Ah.
here, let me pull out the little booklet. Find out which card it is. We're doing Pentacles, which I know that Pentacles are they are a symbol of earthly awareness, so they are of the earth.
Excuse me,
Which
sorry.
if we do, God damn it. Lord of Wealth. 10 blossoming roses are shown without. Here, let me hold this up, and I can also narrate this. Hopefully, yeah, let me try to get a good angle. 10 blossoming roses are shown without any sign of the rose branch. Each rose touches a pentacle. Although the pentacles are not turning, they still imply the great and final solidification of energy. The symbols of Mercury and Virgo are shown at the center of the grouping of the pentacles. Meanings: completion of material gain, but nothing beyond. The pinnacle of success, prosperity. Okay,
Cool.
that's pretty nice. I feel like that's a halfway decent omen.
I think
It's
that's
not
a
terrible.
I think that's a good
Can
omen.
Can I also say this? As I was shuffling right there at the end, a couple cards got spat at me, and they're both Pentacle cards as well. So the universe wanted us to get some Pentacles, which is like, okay, all right.
Cool. Thank you.
I wonder what that means.
Thank you for the gift, universe.
Yes.
Well, when we last left you all, your situation was, well, a bit grim. Um,
Bit.
you have been taken captive and are currently entrenched in some cages in the poacher's camp. Otep was unable to break his bonds to help his companions. His companions fell prey to some evilness and some deception by the poachers. And you all have found yourselves trapped in cages to be sold eventually. You were beginning to try to attempt to break out, perhaps. However, you were all approached individually and have yet to establish with the rest of your party by these bats, speaking of the one who knows, the one who writes, warnings as well as a welcoming.
Yeah, the storyteller.
The storyteller, yes.
Who the fuck? Literally, my last note from the last session is, "Who the fuck is the storyteller?"
You know, we're gonna find out together.
And that's
Beware
that's
the watcher, the one who writes. I'm excited.
one day more, and we'll meet the storyteller. That's what I heard. All right, so we were originally gonna break out this night, but now that this has happened, I feel like we're all just gonna kind of chill, right? Was
Uh,
that the
yeah,
had we come to that consensus, or was it a
we
like we need
can't
to figure
really
that out?
talk because
Yeah,
there's
that's
people around. So we were. I think the bats just happened, so we have not even discussed the fact that we all heard crazy things from bats.
Yeah, last we had left it, it was sort of the fall of evening time, dusk time. Bats would be not suspicious, hence why there were bats. Um, and it is fair to say that the guards at this point have probably relaxed a little bit. They are having their evening meal. Um, the map is up and open, but we're not really going to rely on the map for this part as much. This can be a little bit more theater of the mind until if we need the map, we'll pull it up. Um, but at this point, you can see that the majority of the guards are ignoring you. They have grown bored of watching you since y'all spent the majority of the day doing a hell of a lot of nothing. And they are keeping an eye on you, right? There's still somebody, a guard walks by every couple of minutes to check. Since you are not animals, you are human captives, or human approximate captives, I should say. Sorry, half elves. Um, but they're by and large occupied with their evening meal.
I'm just gonna. I think I was laying down before. I'm still gonna be laying down, but as close to the middle, so Fenris's cage as I can, and just kind of like in a low tone, just say, "Did a bat just talk to you?"
Yeah. You too?
Yeah,
What did it
I'm
say?
said to beware the one who writes. Beware the watcher, the one who writes.
Yeah, that's about what I got to.
Did it tell you to wait a day?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to complain about not moving after, you know. I think I healed myself a bit, but I not enough for I think the blood and cuts and bruises and broken shit to
Sure.
not make me look horrifying.
Sure, sure, sure.
So I'm just gonna like gesture to my whole body and flop back down.
Yeah. You won't hear me complaining either about resting up an extra day.
Sure.
I'll tell Otep. So I'll like roll over, tired, not attracting, trying not to attract much attention, to the other side of the cage, towards Otep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did you hear that bat too? Then,
Yeah, did both of you guys get one too?
yeah, the Watcher, the one who writes.
Yeah, I heard about the storyteller.
Huh.
My bat said one night more and you'll meet the storyteller.
I said one day as well. Wonder if it's the same guy.
Mm.
Do we wait?
Yeah, I think it's better to wait.
Yeah.
Besides, we're all pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's what Dasher and I were saying too.
Yeah. Okay. Ugh, I hate being in a fucking cage. And
Me.
Otep is good.
I was gonna say thieves can't over to Otep. Hi Otep. That's it.
Thieves camp back to Dasha. Hi, Dasha.
I'm just gonna nod and go back to Lang on my back.
Yeah. Otep's gonna kind of in the corner. He's been like leaning up against the corner for a while, and finally, after that little bit, he's like, "All right," and gets centered right in the middle of the cage and starts meditating with the intention of like, "Okay, I'm gonna meditate for the next 12 hours." Like, there's nothing else to do in these fucking cages, and if we're waiting.
Yeah, I think Fen as well won't take a meditative stance, but kind of lean back up against the far back wall of the cage, and wherever he's secreted his focus somewhere, hidden it, probably in his boot. Just gonna kind of touch that for some kind of grounding.
Okay. Sure.
Thinking about Ritsang as well,
Sure.
where they're going.
Night falls. You all fall asleep. And you, I'm going to say, sleep pretty well through the night. Your cage is not too small as of yet. Sorry, I'm looking for something in my notes that I thought I had ready to go, and it just is gone. Damn it! Hold, please.
You
This
know,
week brought to you,
you know,
by
yeah, we're not sponsored here, but I would like to shout out.
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out the non-sponsorship of Cherry Colas. This is a
in
name
general.
brand. Yeah,
Ah,
this is a
cool.
name brand cherry cola, but I'm not gonna shout it out because I don't want to get sued. But
Good
just
call.
cherry cola in general. I know that Caleb doesn't like it, but I'll be honest with Caleb. He can go fuck himself. Cherry cola is fucking awesome.
Uh, and so as you all drift off to sleep with the alluring scent of cherry cola wafting through the air, you all sleep deeply. Now, Otep, as I recall, you trance, correct?
Yes, I trance.
Okay. So you trance, but
Whoa.
Dasha, as you're sleeping tonight, you are visited by a hooded figure, who you cannot make out their face through the shadows. Um, you appear to be meeting in a neutral gray space that just continues for forever. Purgatory, kinda. And this figure is much shorter than you are, surprisingly so. But they move with a surprising dexterity and power. And they seem to be tottering towards you. And as they get closer, they look at you, and they begin to speak. But you can't understand what they're saying.
S- I don't speak that.
As you say that, you notice that the figure holds up a finger and appears to cough into his sleeve. Ah, that's better. Hello! Are you Dasha? You look like a Dasha. Did I pick the right Dasha?
Am I dreaming?
Well,
Is
say
this,
something.
yes.
Great! Tomorrow night, you three best be ready. We're coming to get you. Got it?
Got it.
And you wake up.
What time is it when I wake up?
By the stars, you can tell it's about 2 in the morning.
Okay.
The coals on the fire have burned down. The watch has changed. They are keeping post now at nighttime near you. They're not idiots. They're bandits, not stupid.
Approximately where is the guard at the moment?
If you were to whisper, he would be out of earshot.
Is he like by the fire thing?
Here, I can. Yeah, the thing with having a map is people want to use the map, and that, I get that. Shifa.
Show me the world.
I can show
I want the
you
world.
the world. Where is...
I want the world. I want a party.
What? Do you?
Want everything. What's the little bitch from Willy Wonka?
Violet
her fucking
Beauregard?
No, not Violet. the other
Veruca
one.
Salt.
Augustus
Veruca
Yeah,
Salt.
Veruca Salt. Veruca Salt is the only one that you can
They're all
actually
fair.
call a bitch. Like Violet is like, okay, do we like Violet? We stand Violet. But Veruca Salt,
Girl
no,
boss.
fuck.
No,
Yo.
Veruca sucks.
Yeah. Fuck Veruca Salt and fuck Mike TV too. Mike TV in the original movie is super cool, but then when they do the redo of the movie with Johnny Depp for some reason, Mike TV is a giant fucking asshole. And it's like,
That's true. They're all giant fucking assholes.
Yeah,
in
they're
the
all
second
supposed
one.
to be terrible
Yeah.
kids.
that's true. Fucking Charlie.
That's fair.
I'm trying to buy you time. Is it working?
Oh yeah, very much so. We're almost there.
Yay! Brought
Let's
to you
see.
not by cream cheese.
Ew,
cheese.
not cream cheese
What
is
the
my
fuck is
least...
up with cream cheese?
Not cream cheese is my least favorite type of cream cheese. Here we
Wasn't it?
go.
Wasn't it Philadelphia cream cheese last
It
time?
is. Am I getting Philadelphia cream cheese currently?
Not a sponsor.
Not a
yet.
sponsor, but
Phil-
yes, that is what's happening.
Not a sponsor, but an amazing fucking cream cheese.
Yeah, and just a great time.
And the fact that they make it in Philadelphia is also amazing too, because they probably get mugged at least twice a week. Like,
All that's left is the blue one, and the purple guy moved over here.
Okay. Is the purple guy by the fire?
Yeah.
Like, is he looking into it?
Sure. We'll say sure.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I didn't think that. I don't know. Sure.
I'm gonna cast Control Flames.
Oh, you're a bitch. Okay.
And I just am gonna make some shapes that are like a little bit concerning. They're us. They're the three of us, but they kind of morph into something a little bit terrible. And it's just like flickers of them in the flames.
Can you read me the spell Control Flame?
Yeah. Control Flame. The thing that I was doing is you cause simple shapes such as vague form of a
Okay.
creature, an inanimate object, or a
Sure.
location
So what
to
is
appear
your
with the flame.
intention with this?
I just want to. I don't know. I just want to make him uneasy.
Okay.
I want to make him think that the elements are punishing him or something. I don't know. I want to make him a little nervous and feel like he's going crazy a little.
Sure. And does that have verbal or somatic components?
It has somatic.
Okay. So as you start to gesture and move and do all of this, the fire starts to twist and writhe and weave, and you notice that the purple bandit boy seems to be getting lulled in and really sort of staring intently at the flames. And as you're sort of hitting a crescendo, the blue guard, hey, stop it! I know what you're up to, funny man.
I'm freaking out over here, man! Look at these flames! Sorry.
What? Wait, so he said
Wait.
that? Does he say that to me?
Yeah.
Who is that directed at?
To you.
Oh. I'm gonna gesture the guard to come over.
He ignores you.
I'm gonna go to the front of my cage and just sit and be like, "Come on, I just want to talk."
No, we do not talk with prisoners.
Why? You don't have the prisoners are
You-
animals.
Also, you are talking to us, so
He does.
I'm gonna pretend to catch the key. I'm gonna make little gestures of being like "woo" and pretend that the key has come to me, and I'll be like, "Ah, I have the key. I have it."
He walks away.
Okay, and I'm gonna just lie back down and go back to sleep. Does the purple guy realize that it was me doing that?
He does now.
I'm gonna twiddle my fingers at him without looking at him. Just a little wave.
I don't like this version of Dasha. I don't know what's happened. Put you all in cages. That's what happened. Trapped the animals.
Trap an animal, you make it more dangerous. Anyways.
Yes, this is true. The rest of the evening, night, Dasha, you drift off back to sleep. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. I'm gonna say that you all have had a long rest.
Ooh.
As this day begins, the animals that they had before were... Uh-oh. 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 Where are these cards?
There's a wolf. There's a war horse. There's a goat.
Yeah.
There's I don't remember.
You watch as they pull the goat out and they butcher it for dinner.
For dinner.
Yeah, well, lunch technically.
Okay.
They start roasting it early in the morning. And they begin to churn, 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 churn. And the fat drips off, and it smells so tasty. And right as it starts to reach its peak deliciousness, you all begin to wonder where your friend is. Seems to be getting pretty late in the day. So do you guys have anything you want to try to do to prep for this breakout? I know the options are very, very limited, given where you all are.
Um,
But
I know that I passed the other day when we were planning on doing our break the other night. I passed the information along that it was this tent on the far side that I'm pretty sure has our shit in it.
okay,
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that that's the information that I passed on to everyone.
Yep.
Reminding everyone.
Cool.
Other than that, no. I have a Misty Step that I can use at some point, so we'll see.
I think I'm gonna try to talk to the animals again.
Okay.
To the animals.
I'm gonna
Do it.
talk to them.
Oh wait, Ben, if you have multiple uses also of Misty Step, they're all back now because long rest.
I only get I can only use them as a spell, so my spell slots are all back, so cool.
Yeah.
But pretty sure Misty Step is only it's a level 2 spell. Here, one second.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I can only do it twice a day anyways. Ooh. What animals are you gonna talk to, Fiona?
I'm actually rethinking this. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I've already talked enough with them before.
Okay.
I think that I was gonna basically just be like, hey, I'm gonna get you out of here, but I don't think I need to do that, so I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Night falls, and as night begins to fall, all three of you begin to hear the flitting of bats. Flee, 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 flee. And you hear the crackling of sticks behind your cages. And I would like everybody to please make a perception check.
17?
13.
Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Cool. You guys see three squirrels making their way towards your cages. And they appear to be carrying tiny little lockpick sets. And they scurry their way through your bars and into your laps, and they try to take shelter in your cloaks. And they
Oh,
drop
hell
the
yeah.
tools on your laps for you. And then they run away.
No, friend, come back.
And before they go, they do whisper, meet me in the trees to the west. So you have a direction.
To the west. Yeah.
And then they scamper off.
Okay.
Which way?
So
That's
it's
the west.
yeah, okay.
What are these cages made out of?
Metal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not giving you a wood cage. Hell no. Fucking.
They're poachers in the middle of the woods. How would they have metal fucking cages?
They bought them and trucked them in on their
Oh,
wagons.
so rude. Well, that doesn't really change any plans that I had. I had no plans. I was just, maybe gonna form one.
I certainly want to try to get over to the other tent. So yeah, I'm gonna start fucking around with this. Like, I'm gonna time it out where this guard over here is like not looking over, and I'm gonna start working on my
Sure.
lock pick. How do I do this? I've never done this before.
You're gonna make me a sleight of hand check.
Cool. Ooh, I'm not very good at that. So let's see what happens. Oh wow, that's a natural 19.
That is more than enough. You pick this lock as if you have been born to do it. But you're willing to assume that that's because this isn't a very good lock.
Yeah.
This is not a
Okay.
cage made for peoples. This is a cage made for keeping animals.
Okay. All right. The lock is open. I am not going to take the lock off or open the door. I want to. Since I have now been in the cage for 2 days and I've been watching these guys, do I know the kind of rhythm that this blue guard is gonna have for the night?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. All right, then I want to wait essentially until I know that he's gonna not look at my cage for at least like 10 to 15 minutes. Like maybe if he goes around the tent
Oh, you're not gonna have that
along
long.
with. All right.
It's not. The camp is not that big.
Okay.
What are you
Well
trying to
then,
do?
here.
Tell me what you.
I wanna.
You keep asking
I
lots of
w-
questions, which is good. But tell me what you want to do. Let me try and help.
I want to sneak over to this tent, and I want to do it in such a way where hopefully I can do it quickly without being seen.
Otep, maybe a sneaky person should do that.
Okay. Okay. Well then,
Honey, I love you.
I want to be sneaky. Want to do everything. I want to be a hero. Be a hero. Okay. All right. Do you guys have your locks off yet? Because I'm ready
Everybody,
to
give
go.
me a sleight of hand check to see if you bust your locks open.
Oh, here's to failure.
Buster locks. That's a natural fucking 20, my guy.
Okay.
Plus 3, so 23.
So, Dasha, you realize they never even locked your door.
Ah, fuck them. Those bitches.
No, I'm kidding. They absolutely did. It was just very easy to pick for you. Fenris?
Mine's a 16.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
That's totally enough. Yeah, you have a little bit of difficulty because you're out of practice. They gave you one of the rustier locks. But again, made to contain animals, not humans.
Yeah.
Or not
Us.
humanoids, persons with
Not
thumbs.
us.
Persons with thumbs. We'll use that. How's that
Persons
for a
with
nice neutral
thumbs.
expression?
People with thumbs.
Yeah, persons with thumbs, people with thumbs.
Those with
Thumbnoids.
thumbs.
Those with thumbs. Yeah, there you go. Those with thumbs, because I guess there are some aberrations or monsters or beasts that don't have thumbs.
You've done it.
Beings with thumbs.
A thumb.
The
Thumbs.
thumbed. I like the thumbed.
The thumbed.
Being.
We're collectively the thumbed. Does anybody remember the thumbs from Spy Kids?
Nope.
No.
Anyways.
Alrighty, that's a pull. Y'all get your locks unlocked. Clink, 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 clink. And as the last lock begins to fall, at the edge of camp to the north, a wall of fire erupts out of the sky and begins to blaze through the woods.
Cool.
The guards immediately Fire! Fire in the forest! And the camp is awakened, and everybody begins to dash about trying to douse the fire.
I'm gonna just turn to Fen and I say, Fen, can you disguise yourself as one of the guards again? Maybe in the confusion they won't notice you, and you might be able to go get our stuff.
Got it. Cast disguise self.
Cool.
Looking like a
and
guard.
to be clear, this is a 60-foot long, 20-foot high, like, blaze of fire pushing its way through the forest.
Fucking terrifying. Okay, cool.
And you hear, and so, yeah, you cast Disguise Self on yourself, and you are disguised as one of the guards.
I look different than the last time I did this, so that they.
How so?
No, as in just a different person.
no, I
Same
know.
uniform, but
Oh, I get that, but, like, what did you change? Flavor it a little bit.
sure. I think probably different skin tone. I think maybe slightly darker, as if I've been out in the sun a bit more, and maybe I've got a couple scars as well on my cheek. I look a little bit older than I did last
Cool.
time.
Okay.
Cool.
Excellent.
Cool.
So yeah, I am disguised, and I mean, pretty much as I'm disguising myself, I am like outside of the cage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, why don't you run over to that tent and give me a quick investigation check.
Yeah, sure. Which tent is it? This one? Hang on, I'm trying to tap it on the
Ooh.
map, and it's not. Because OTAP told me which one it was, so I would remember.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Thank
it's this
you.
one.
I was trying
Yeah.
to tap it, but the thing wouldn't select. Perfect.
There we
Great.
go.
Thank you.
We
Yeah.
did it.
We did it. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. So I go over there. Obviously with speed, like I'm looking for the D&D equivalent of a fire extinguisher.
Sure. Give me a quick.
So water.
Give me like a quick deception. I'm looking for the D&D equivalent of a fire extinguisher. A bucket of water.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, I just want to say for the record that at the same time that Fen runs out of his cage, Dasha's running out of her cage and going for the locks of one of the animal cages. So hopefully providing a little
Yeah.
bit of cover and getting the animals
Oh
out.
god damn it. Otep sees this and has this moment of like, shit, and runs after Dasha and goes to start freeing animals too.
Thank you.
Because god damn it, you're right. No, you're right. Come on, let's do this quick though.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
So, what'd you get on your deception check?
I have not rolled it yet. Hang on.
Roll your deception check.
Oh, that's good. Hang
Okay.
on. Hang on. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. That's enough. More than
Cool.
enough.
Great.
And I would like a quick. Why don't you give me a dexterity or like sleight of hand, or I'd even accept a slightly more difficult, like brute force strength check to see if you guys can force these cages open.
Mhm.
Cool. I'd rather do it straight.
It's going to be harder. Like I'm telling you right now,
Give
it's
me-
going to be harder, but
Is it-
you can still roll it. Not a disadvantage, just the DC is higher. You have to roll better.
I have a high strength. I have
Okay.
a much higher strength strat than my stealth of
That
hand
is-
or my dexterity.
Make
My
your
So-
choice.
stealth of hand.
Yeah, make your
Yeah.
choice. That's okay.
My stealth of hand.
My stealth of hand.
Okay, cool. Oh god damn it.
It's a 17 for me.
All
That's
right.
an 8 on the
Ooh.
strength check. So I hit my hand and it hurts.
You do.
Baby.
You go to try and pull
Oh.
this door
It's like-
open.
Damn.
You can't.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Dasha, that's enough. You slip.
Thanks.
I'll say you slip two of them open, and you see Otep struggling with his
Okay.
one cage that he just had to do by himself.
Shut up.
I'm gonna I think probably what happened was that I went for the 2 on either side of
The
I'm gonna
10.
ping them
Yeah.
these 2.
Yep.
I think I went to the wolf's second and just looked this wolf in the eyes, and in not casting speak with animals, I'm gonna say go and point towards the west, and then I'm gonna go and help Otep.
It sniffs the air and takes off to the west.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Otep. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to assist.
Cool. So Otep, give me your strength check again at advantage with the help action being taken by Dasha.
Thank you.
And Fenris, you find the stuff.
Hooray!
Your friends, the commotion has taken long enough out there. You find your stuff, and you also manage to find 50 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Hot
I
shit.
will pocket those.
And that's all you get, though. You find everybody else's stuff. However, none of you have equipped your stuff yet. Right? Like, you guys have not had a chance to don your armor. You guys are just carrying your shit with you.
Yeah. Pretty much.
If it gets to it, I'm willing to say that you can pop a sword out of the sheath, right? But, like, at this point, it's just you're carrying your stuff and going.
Yep.
Excellent. Where did the 3 of you regroup? Would you all like to regroup somewhere?
Did we do the last cage?
Yeah, I got a 20. I got a 22 on that strength check.
Yes, you did
with
the last
advantage.
cage. And I think this was the hilariously, one of those cages is actually empty. This is the empty cage.
This is the empty cage?
Yeah, they killed the goat
I thought-
earlier today.
I thought that the warhorse was in there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, I flipped them.
There are only 3 cages now.
Yep,
Yeah.
I flipped them in my head.
Cool.
Yes, the warhorse.
Go warhorse.
The
Go,
warhorse
warhorse.
looks at y'all, puts its head down, and starts eating the grass in front of its cage. It's a horse. It's
Okay,
home.
I'm gonna grab the horse, and I am going to jump onto the back of the horse.
Give me an animal handling check.
Okay, I can do that.
Do you have you don't have a proficiency in animals.
In animal handling, I don't have a proficiency in animals.
Great. Love that.
I
for
do
you.
not have a proficiency.
I do
in
not have a
animals.
proficiency in animals. I should. Not actually,
You're a ranger.
but that is a natural 14.
It's enough to get on its back, but not well.
That's fine. I can look stupid.
Um,
It's probably so much bigger than me.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't. You don't know. You're on its back. You have no
It's a
idea how
big
to
horse.
make this horse do anything you want it to do.
I'm gonna hold my hand out to Otep and try to help him on and get him on the back of the horse with me.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Let's get onto the horse.
Fenris, you
I guess we're
bust out of the
getting on
tent
the
with
horse
your
now.
arms full of your friend's stuff, and you see they're on top of a warhorse with a wall of fire approaching the camp. What do you do?
Can we at least look cool?
Cool's a reach.
Oh, come on. We're on top of a warhorse with flames behind us.
I mean, I'm
Give
gonna.
us a little credit.
I'm gonna go. All right, great. I'm gonna throw the horse. Sorry, I'm gonna throw the some of the stuff. Yeah, with my massive strength bonus, I'm gonna throw the horse.
Throw the horse.
I'm gonna put some of the stuff hastily on top of the horse, like I assume Otep's armor or shield.
Yeah. Give me the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, no, wait. That's a really good point. I don't think you can get all this stuff in one trip.
I don't think I can.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Ah,
Okay.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, and I hate
So
to
in that
play the
case-
gotcha card. That's not my intention
that's
here.
Fair.
No,
But
it's
like,
real.
I actually don't think you could carry it would be different if you were maybe wearing some of your stuff, but even then,
No, because like there's a whole set of like
there's a full set of
armor in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Here. Then.
So what
then-
happens? So like instead, when I see them on the horse, like coming by the tent, I'm like, "Hey, anybody want to put on some armor or carry some bags? I've got our stuff in here, but I need some."
Oh
help."
yeah. Oh yeah. Here.
I'm gonna grab
Let-
all of the stuff and have Otep go get the rest of it with.
Yeah, I'm gonna run on back to the tent where I know all the stuff is.
Cool.
And
Okay.
grab all my shit.
Cool. Give me just a quick investigation check to make sure you find everything, Otep.
Investigation? Yeah, okay.
Oh, can I assist?
No, because you're at the horse, I think. You said, right? You said you're at the horse?
That's the wrong.
Are they all the way across? They're all the way
Yeah,
across.
Otep said
there.
he was going to go to the tent to... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, wait, sorry, I thought they were right in front. I thought they were like riding the horse by in front of the tent. In that case, I cast message instead
Sure. Okay.
and
Cool.
Oh, okay.
and ask them to come over. That
Cool.
way.
Okay. Yeah, no, sorry. They are at the cage with the horse. You just kind of come out of the front of the tent and you see that silhouette across the camp. Because
Cool.
the central tent, I will remind you guys, is burned down right now.
Yes.
That doesn't
we burned
exist
that down
anymore.
last
You
time.
guys destroyed part of the poacher's camp.
Okay. So is Fenris still at the tent then?
Yes.
Cool. Then do I get to roll at advantage with this investigation?
You do now.
Oh, cool. Thank you, friendship.
You're welcome.
Oh yes, I needed that. That's a 15.
Yeah, that's enough.
Cool.
You find your stuff.
Grab it.
You can't wear it, but you can carry it.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Um,
taking everything.
yeah.
Let's go.
And Dasha, you're still on the horse. Give me another animal handling check.
Okay. Come on, animal handling, please. I beg of you. I'm begging you. Okay, it's a little better. It's a 17.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
Wow, squeaky.
Yee.
That is more than enough.
Because Fiona's afraid of getting thrown from this fucking horse.
No, I'm not. I just really want to be good with animals. I think Dasha's really into animals, and I think that she wants to be really good with them.
All right. Are we gonna? Yeah. Okay. I grab all my stuff, and then I kind of run out. And will the horse fit all three of us and all of our shit?
Isn't
I
it a
can
giant
run
warhorse?
alongside the horse.
Yeah,
I'm
I
It's a
don't think
giant
so.
warhorse, though. Like, I remember that specifically, that it was a giant warhorse. Not just a regular warhorse, a giant warhorse.
It is a giant warhorse, and I will say that yes, it will.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay,
get
well
on the
then-
horse!
All right, then I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get on that horse.
I will also
with
then
all my
jump-
shit.
Jump on the horse.
We got all of our shit. We got the horse. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of pull the mane towards the west and say, Otep, smack him!
I do a nice little butt slap.
And the horse breaks off into a run. And you all make your way through the woods in the night. The smell of smoke and sap seeping through the air, the wind cold against your faces, and those two big black holes in the sky seeming much bigger tonight than they have in the past. Behind you, you hear the cries for help and of fire, fire, put it out, get the embers. As slowly, the poacher's camp becomes engulfed in flames. And as you all begin to make your way to the west, you come across a clearing. And you see and as you run across the way, you see a circle inscribed in the ground of magic runes. And I would like everybody to please give me a quick Arcana check to see if you can figure out what this is before you walk over it.
Well,
Can
we're
I
on a
do-
horse.
Right, that's the thing. You're gonna go
Yeah.
over it either way. This is just to figure out if you can tell what it is or not.
Okay.
Can
Arcana,
I do
you
a
said?
religion?
Nope. I would like an Arcana check, please. This is
Cool.
magic
14.
specifically.
Oh no!
Is it 16?
14 to 16.
That's an 11!
Otep, you are the
Okay.
only one who can pick up at this speed that this is a transportation circle, and y'all are headed for it, whether you want to or not. And as you all
Okay.
hit this
yeah,
transportation circle.
I scream, "Hold on!"
You feel the air warm, not in a like aggressive way, but in a very comforting way. And you all find yourselves atop this warhorse. And I need everybody to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I would like to say that as I feel it trying to take us, I probably was like, oh, I should probably stop. So I'm going to pull on the main to stop as we go through the teleportation circle. Oh, this is excellent. I'm so happy for what's about to happen.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 for my dex
Cool.
saving throw.
19 for me.
Cool.
A dex saving throw, you said?
Yep.
That's oh no. That's a 13.
All right. So, Otep, you save, so you'll take half. 13 and Kit, what did you get?
19.
Okay, you'll also take half. Fiona, you're gonna take full damage.
Woo!
You're gonna take.
That's
What?
fine.
You're gonna take a full 3d6 of bludgeoning damage.
God damn it!
As
damn it.
you all find yourselves transported into this really tiny bedroom that's now up on the map.
We just slam into a
You
wall.
just
like,
slam
"No,
into
what
the
the
wall."
Fuck?
Yep, that is exactly what happens. And you're gonna take 3d6.
Great.
So that
With
is.
a warhorse?
Yep.
Okay.
So full damage is
Yeah.
9, half damage is 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. That's fine. I'm immediately going to jump off the warhorse, and even though I'd probably just smacked my face into the wall, I'm nose bleeding, going to try to calm the horse quickly because I have a feeling it's not going to be the happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The horse seems surprisingly all right and calm already.
Do I recognize the bedroom?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to keep, probably more for myself than anything, I'm going to keep calming the horse.
Okay. While that's happening, I'm gonna actually take
you guys on
take
the
a
map?
minute.
Are you on the map
Yes.
now? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, I have a minute actually. I'm gonna put my stuff on because I still don't know where we're at, where we're going. I don't know if this storyteller is gonna be a good person or a bad person. So I'm gonna put my armor on in case we have to all of a sudden start fighting.
Sure. You guys
I
look
hope-
around and you see that this is you can put your armor on as this is all happening. You guys can put your gear. And as you do this, you guys get the look at the place, and it is clean, but dusty. Kind of the way old buildings just are. It's the stonework is intricate, of a time period pre-cataclysm. Probably dwarven to have survived this long, but who's to say? The
Potentially me.
bed is
Okay.
of a good size, although you notice that the table and the chair are a bit shorter than might be expected for a normal person's height. You could figure this was maybe for a smaller boned species. And the warhorse has actually wandered its way out of the room and away from y'all and down the halls, and you have lost sight of the warhorse.
I'm
Cool.
going to follow the warhorse.
Yeah, I know. Once I'm all fully armored up and everything, yeah, let's.
The warhorse is at this point. The warhorse has gone too far for you to truly follow it, but you're welcome to explore.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna go out the door. Let's go into this
Yeah.
hallway.
Is there
I can't see
anything on the
anything.
way out? Is there anything in this bedroom? Can I investigate, see if there's anything of interest?
Why don't you? Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Do. 16.
16. Nothing of import to you. It's a clean bedroom. No identifying anything. Clean bed, clean sheets.
As we go into the hall, I'm gonna say to the two of them, I think whoever this is okay, they're definitely magic. They definitely sent animal messenger to us, and whoever this is very small. They visited me in a dream last night, and I don't think anyone can do that unless they have magic.
No, I've only heard of powerful mages doing that sort of thing. I think you're right.
Well, they helped us, so I feel like we shouldn't be complete dicks. But there's also a part of me that's like, we'll see what happens.
Here, horsey. Here, horsey. Horsey.
And in the
I'm
background,
gonna
you just hear, "There's a horse loose in the hospital." Uh,
follow the sound.
You guys see a storeroom filled with root vegetables and unmarked flagons, presumably ale or possibly drinking water. There appears to be quite a supply here. It appears to be largely untouched. Um,
Or in someone's storm cellar. Or their like emergency cellar. We're in a safe house. Where are we? Horsey.
Honey, all right, let's keep exploring.
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
guys want to go out into the hallway? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I kind of take a quick look around this room now, just to kind of like
Sure. Do you
see?
want an investigation
Yeah.
check? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take an investigation check. I would prefer it to be a perception check, but whatever.
You're investigating things.
Yep, I know. Oh yeah, that's a. I'm totally gonna get it. That's a 6.
It's a 6. This sure has a lot of boxes in it. You
Ooh,
can't
boxes.
read any of the writing on it, which is surprising. Can't read any of the
Got a lot,
labels.
got a lot of boxes over here. You guys see these boxes? And like, you guys are clearly on the other side of the room looking at something else. It's like, I got these boxes.
I'm gonna try to.
Nice
I'm
boxes.
gonna legitimately try to follow the horse. I'm gonna see if
Okay.
if there are footprints in the dust or something. I trust the horse's intuition
Ooh,
more than I trust.
Clever, clever, clever. Give me a investigation check.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that is a boop boop boop. That's a 22.
Well. You can see that the horse footprints come out of the hallway and lead up those particular stairs.
I'm following the footsteps.
I'll follow Dasha. Hand on a dagger just in case. Not drawn, but near my dagger just in
Okay.
case.
Dasha, how far can you see based on your character sheet?
I can see uh in the dark or in general.
In general.
I don't think
dark
it
is
says
also helpful.
60 feet.
Great. Okay. Give me a moment.
Dark vision.
Darkness falls across the land.
Dark vision. Dark. It is
dark,
dark and dank down here.
darkest of all vision. The dark vision.
Darkest. The dark visions. The visions.
Oh, no shrubberies in this area.
A shrubbery.
Not a shrubbery.
Knee.
Another shrubbery.
Great. Dasha, you are able to see the following.
Do, 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 do.
Nope, too much.
Oh.
Nope, it's this though.
Oh. Look at the little square. Oh, hello.
And as
Oh.
you start to walk up the stairs, you see a tiny hooded figure with the warhorse, and he's feeding the warhorse an apple. And the warhorse steps forward, and just as before, appears to disappear.
He does or the horse does?
The horse does.
Where'd the horse go?
What?
Teleportation stuff.
Oh, hello! I was just sending Peter full home!
Thank you.
Come in, are you Dasha?
Yeah, you came. I'm gonna literally just walk up to the bottom of the stairs here. You went into my head last night, so.
Yes, I'm terribly sorry about that. My name's Ragnar. I keep watch on this little island. It's very nice to meet you. And he totters up to you and sticks out a hand for a handshake.
I'm a take. Is he coming down to me? Like, is he on my level?
He walks down to your level and gets in front of you.
Okay, I'll a little incredulously just kind of shake his hand and say, "How do you know who I
Oh, well, one of your friends there, I think, said your name in front of one of my squirrels.
am?" Oh,
And then, well,
Okay.
and I'd been watching those poachers for a few days. They've been on this island making a mess of things and can't have that, so you all just sort of sped things along a little bit quicker than I'd hoped. That's all right. They'll be taken care of in a few days.
so you're like you speak for the island? Your name
Yeah!
is Ragnar and you speak for the island?
My name is Ragnar, and I am the one who writes. And I keep stories. I guard the island. And you look, and you can see that Ragnar is a very ancient dwarf. He is frail, he is old, but his inner spirit is very strong. His eyes are clear and bright, and although his hair is greasy and matted and dirty, he is so delighted to be alive. And he has, bugs and insects crawling in his beard, and he's got a nest of chipmunks living in his hair, and he's just a very gross boy. But he is very passionate about the animals. And looking around, you can see that outside the circle, the statues in the reliquary have been converted to water and feeding troughs. You notice that the sconces, under the torch sconces, are little bird baths and bird houses. And the steps have been sort of smoothed off in places for a ramp to make it easier for animals with hooves to get up. And as you're smelling now, you're noticing the scent of fresh hay in the air. And you can just you get the feeling that this building has more life to it now than maybe it ever did in its heyday.
Wow, this place is incredible.
Thank you. It's been in my stead since I'm the last one left, I suppose.
At this moment, where
No, go ahead.
I kind of like walk up to him and I want to size him up really quick, and I'm like, Ragnar, I feel like I've heard that name before. Did you do some time with the Arashari tribe out across on the west coast? Doing like the mental game things.
That wasn't me.
Okay, you weren't a part of the Motolo death cult that I'd studied with for like 6 months up in the mountains?
Certainly not me.
Huh. You look familiar, that's all.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid that I've been stuck on this damn island since the damn world's exploded apart. Which is a revelation and stunning to all of you that this dwarf is that fucking old.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So when
Wait,
you said lost one,
Well, I'm
lost.
the last. Well, there will be time for all of that another day. How are you all feeling? You all looked awful cramped in those cages. And he starts to check all of you for injuries. And he's going to roll a quick medicine check.
I love this man.
He got a 32.
A 32 medicine check?
Yes.
That's pretty fucking cool.
So do you guys have any injuries? Any levels of exhaustion still remaining?
No exhaustion.
No exhaustion. Yeah,
My
no.
nose is probably bleeding because I ran into a wall.
Yeah, I have the
and
4
whatnot,
damage
but-
from when we
Yeah, okay.
fell
Same.
through the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
transportation circle.
Excellent. All
Are
of
there-
you feel yourselves healed. He
That's
walks up to all of you and he touches your forehead and your heart, and you feel a warm glow of magical energy through his hands as your bruises ease.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for helping those animals. That was very kind of you. Most people come to the island, they want to just chop down trees and drink my water and kill my deer.
That's incredibly rude of them. We didn't come expressly to kill your deer or steal your water, but we are, if you could provide it, looking for some help. We got stranded here, basically.
Oh,
We're going
no.
to Ritsang. Yeah, we're going to Ritsang by ship. Our ship is in a bay, safe harbor place. We did know how to get there from where we were, but now I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Um,
we're a little bit turned around.
Yeah, if there's any way you could help us.
I
with
kind of remember.
supplies.
I kind of remember where we went.
You've gone and got yourselves lost. That is a conundrum, isn't it? Well, maybe you all can come in, have some dinner, stay the night, and we can't get you on your way. Come. And he starts to walk away out the hall and lead you down a staircase. He leads you out the way you
Ragnar.
came.
Entranced by this place.
Hey, Ragnar. I actually have a favor to ask you. Could you send you had sent word to us through animals about when you were coming. Is there a possibility that you could possibly send word to the person who is at our ship? Just
Yeah.
because we were supposed to, be back within a couple days. We haven't seen them. So kind of, maybe a quick message just to be like, hey, they're coming. Like
Oh.
we're still alive.
I think I could maybe manage something like that. And he roots around in his hair and pulls out a very cute chipmunk and puts it down in front of him. And he starts to bite on his fingernail. And once he's bitten one off, he holds it out for the chipmunk to eat. And then you see him whisper in its ear and send the chipmunk on its way.
Uh-huh.
You were a gross and delightful person.
That was incredible. I think I've probably after
Well, you can't send a message without something binding it.
yep, that's what I was taught about things. I think
Fair enough.
I've just started wandering around the entire room, like looking at the like plants and the animals and like whatever's in this room, and also maybe looking for, or I'll ask Ragnar.
It's Ragnar.
Ragnar? Okay,
Yes.
thank
With an
you.
E.
Regknar. And yes, I am particular about this NPC.
REGKNAR. That's fine. I will fix that later. Are there medicinal herbs in here?
Oh, well, most herbs are medicinal if you apply them appropriately. Yes.
Can I take a sampling of them?
Sure.
Trying to get better at healing myself.
Let's see how you're judged.
Also, my can I look for potential other things that are in this room?
Potential other things, such as
Uh, such as things that I go off into the woods alone
is Dasha
and
trying
find
to
some
get
shiny.
high? Is Dasha trying to do shrooms on my Christian podcast?
Okay, I didn't say shrooms, but can I look for drugs?
Yeah, I feel like I think that OTEP would probably want to do a little bit of that too.
I can tell you guys you're not gonna find it in this room.
Fine,
You can tell by looking. This is not that place.
that's lame.
I'm
Um,
gonna.
And
Then I'm just gonna take some samplings of herbs, both medicinal and not.
Yeah, I think Fen's also gonna take some plant samples because I had half the ingredients for a lesser healing potion and I'm trying to find the other half. And then also cast detect magic. I think when I'm near, especially like near that altar, like if I'm within 30 feet of that altar looking thing.
Sure. You
yeah.
cast detect magic, and you are feeling levels of magic off the charts, off of that
Okay.
transportation circle and off of Regnar.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
You have not even felt magic this powerful off of some of your professors.
Wow. Yeah.
I love this guy.
Do I get any sense of what a school, that sort of thing?
You can reason he is a druid.
Figured. Okay. High level druid.
Yes,
Gotcha.
very high level druid.
Mhm.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's fight him.
No!
oh,
No.
I'm joking.
I will actually
am
TPK you
joking.
guys with one character if I have to.
no, Dasha.
No, I like him. I'm after doing whatever, getting whatever herbs. I'm gonna go and just look at all the animals.
Yeah, I kind of just like
I just want to hang out in here.
I want to talk to Ragnar more. You were around for the cataclysm.
Yeah, terribly dusty event, you know, all those continents getting ripped apart and put back together. Rather unsettling.
So wait, can you tell us what happened? Because
Oh, my boy. That is a story for this evening. Come. And he walks away without any further... He walks away. And he leads you all...
I kind of look at the other two like it's a start.
Dasha's trying to make friends with like a bird or like a squirrel, or maybe if there's like some weird animals in there, maybe a snake. Dasha's trying to make friends with stupid animals. And when I say stupid, I don't mean that the animals are stupid. She's just trying to make friends,
Yes,
and
you
she's
do.
being dumb.
And it's just absorbing the magic of the place. Like
enough.
having never been in a place that magical before.
Yeah. Otep has a strangely familiar vibe from this Ragnar dude, but like in a good way. So it's very like cool. I trust this person. It might be a bad idea, but whatever. We'll figure it
He
out
was
later.
in my head. As he leaves, I'm just gonna like stage whisper to them.
He was in my head.
He was in my head.
It was in your
Yeah.
head.
He uses animals to talk to people. He's a fucking wizard. I don't know.
Really,
That's pretty
actually?
cool.
I was.
I don't know. God damn it.
And you are all brought into this very cozy looking kitchen.
Cool. Let's go
Um,
down to the cozy kitchen.
Yeah, bring yourselves into the cozy kitchen, and he sets a meal out. It's bread and cheese and wine, and there is some dried fish. Pretty good smoked fish, I would say.
I'm gonna sit on this
And
barrel in the corner.
he sits the three of you down, and he serves you and sits quietly and says, "Yes, I was the last. I am the last. I am the only one left, as far as I know, who remembers what happened. You see, a long time ago, there were dragons, and they roamed the land freely, and all was good. There was magic in the world. We could talk with the plants and the beasts. We could walk to whole new planes of existence if we wanted to. And then the darkness got greedy. And, well, as you all know, right, the original magic came from dragons. And so too did the original darkness. They took the dragon eggs, and they corrupted them. I know not why or how, but they changed them into something far more dangerous and deadly than we could ever hope to imagine. And when that day came, finally a brave human decided he needed to stand up and fight. His name was Huma. You've probably heard the legend of the Dragonlance and Huma. This man united the realms, he united the dragons, and the humans and the elves and the dwarves, and they fought to save the world. Of course, what was the result is the world we now have, but at least we have a world. On that day, the constellations went back to the sky, and everything seemed to have resolved. But humanity and the world never seemed to trust again. Things have yet to get better, and now, it seems, these damn things are back and have fallen out of the sky. You, big one, you say you follow the light? Ha!
Yes.
That is Paladine. He's hiding from you. He's never been very good at coming straight out and saying it. But he needs your help. He needs a champion, it would seem. And you, the sneaky quiet one over there. And he looks at you, Fenris. You studied hard at that school, They taught you a lot?
I like to think so.
Hmm.
But seeing what I see here, it really wasn't much, was it?
No. True power exists in the places we least expect to find it. And you, angry one. The bloodlust in you is concerning. But, come here. Let me see your hand. And before you actually have the choice, he reaches out and grabs your arm. And pretty roughly grabs and twists the arm with the focus in it, and pulls you down to his level. It's like when a little kid grabs your arm, you're just like brought right down to his level. And he actually very sort of aggressively starts to poke at it and prod at it and wiggle it around.
Okay, well, okay, that's in me. That's part of me. I didn't put it there.
That is fascinating. My, oh my. Well, so is mine. And he lifts up his shirt, and you can see over his heart he has a big chunk of garnet set into his chest. Mine, however, seems to be wakened. Yours is not even awake yet. You not know what you have?
I mean, I can
Does
do
the
magic
ranger
now.
not know what's in her skin?
I think I'm gonna. She looks down at her wrist and looks at this kind of almost this black looking crystal and just. I think she just stays silent.
Okay. That, my dear, is a dragon-touched focus. Whoever gave you that loved you a lot. See, when certain gems spend a long time in a dragon's lair, it winds up that they get some properties. Yours appears to still be asleep, but I can tell that it's there. I've got one in my chest. So you need to find a way to wake that thing.
How did yours?
Well, I
Okay.
happened to cross the dragon that had it, and, well, I befriended that dragon. Of course, the dragons are allegedly extinct now, you know.
Why do you say allegedly?
Well, can't be sure. There's a lot of world out there. And I, for one, have always believed that nature will find a way. Without any consideration for whether it should. Just if it could.
Well, this has been a lot.
Yeah.
We're not done yet. Come! Come, come, come! And he grabs all of you up off of the dinner table and he takes you down the small staircase that is probably revealed already. I sure hope it is.
I see a staircase, but I don't see where it goes to.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. I'm working on that part. I gotta move my screen.
Your house is fun.
This temple was actually founded by the dwarves, if you can believe it, eons ago. This was intended to be a place of worship for all.
There were dwarves all the way here.
Well, of course. The world got shaken up. The geography you knew is not the geography it once was. We used to freely travel the lands. Sky ships, sailing vessels, dragon riders. It all used to be so much bigger than this. Oh, the world you could have seen if you had been but a generation older. Of course, the world you would have lost if you had been but a generation older. Come! And he leads you into this second, more secluded temple. And this is clearly a place of worship. There is incense here. There are low candles glowing. And as you look, you all see the story of this conflict being told in the designs of the walls. And you see the good dragons, the gold dragons, aligning themselves with the dwarves and the humans and the elves. And you see riding the head dragon, a human paladin in glistening armor with a lance tipped with a brilliant shining diamond. And as he is flying into the sky, you see this darkness, this dark dragon overhead. diving down to fight, and underneath comes marching out hordes of the darkness. On the other side of the tavern, we see a great black dragon triumphantly. Sorry, on the other side of the on the other side of the temple, not tavern. Jeez. On the other side of the temple, we see the opposite story. We see a black dragon leading hordes of armies to liberation, to free chained good dragons that are being forcibly ridden, forcibly used in this war. You see, there are two sides to every story. This temple was built to remember them both, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I suppose. There are those who steadfastly believe that Paladine and Huma were, well, using the dragons. And given the way things turned out, that might not be an illogical conclusion. I will say, though, I do think that people who believe that the Queen of Darkness was leading dragons to liberation, they're batshit. They're actually crazy. I'm just old.
You tell stories beautifully.
Thank you. That is my job sometimes. Well, I leave you all to your meditations here for the evening. Take in the story. Think on it. I'll be here in the morning. There are antechambers off of the transportation circle room. You can each have a bed. And in the morning, I will set you on your way. 'Tis late. Ah. And with that, Regnar walks off for the night. And we are going to take a break.
Huge.
Cool.
All right.
Damn.
Awesome.
Cool.
Why are you the way you are? Hello, Internet, we're back. Unfortunately. When we just left things before the break, you all had been hit with the clearest version of the cataclysm that you have heard yet. You have understood it to be a power of struggle between two gods, one side believing that they were protecting dragons from evil magic and corruption, the other side believing that they were releasing a dragon's true form and giving it power and releasing it from the shackles of humanity. Ragnar is very clearly on the side of Huma and Paladine and what we would refer to as the Light, although he does make a point that some people are not just afraid of the darkness, but willing to worship it. And they worship that God willingly. And the powers they hold are great and horrible on both sides. Right? Like the powers that good paladins wield are just as devastating as the powers that necromancers wield. So there are depictions of atrocities everywhere on all the battlefields for everybody. And Dasha, you have been explained that your focus might be a dragon-touched focus. And you can surmise that... Actually, why don't you give me a history check at advantage?
At advantage. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Where is my history? Well, that is 19.
Very good. You are able to surmise that your mother's focus was most likely a draconic focus as well.
With all the talk of crystals, could I pull out mine? See if there's anything.
Sure.
He knows.
He is going. You're gonna pull it out and show it to him.
Yeah.
Cool. He's going to take it and ritually cast detect magic right in front of you. Okay. He learns the School of Magic. Surrounding your crystal, which I need to pull up those stats for myself. Do, do, do.
While he's casting, I do look
Yeah.
over at Dasha, asking if she's okay. I don't say anything out loud. I just kind of look at her.
Sorry, my computer is slow at the moment.
All good. I think that I don't think Dasha's looking. I think Dasha's looking at all the runes on the wall. So Dasha doesn't see the look. She's just reading history this entire time.
Well, this thing is going to make, surprise of no one. He casts detect magic and he succeeds on his wisdom saving throw, and he takes the crystal and he drops it into a pouch on his hip and
Oi.
looks at you and says, "You've used that as a focus?"
I mean, yeah, the
Where did
first time I ever
you
cast
get that? And he appears suddenly a very different man. What was once a sort of frumpled man suddenly grows sharp. You notice that he is thin, but he is wiry. He has strong jaws and sharp teeth. His hands are gnarled and calloused. He is not unarmed either. He's carrying a pretty hefty looking club. And there's a spear leaning against the wall near him. He hasn't made a move towards anything, but he is very clearly upset and he is demanding an answer.
Well, I mean, all I know is that the first time I ever cast magic, the first time I ever knew I could do magic, I used that. Okay, I
How?
look over at Dash and
How
Otep
did
and a
you
little
use it?
don't quite know. Well, if I'm honest, okay, I I had a bit of a rough go of things. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. That's irrelevant. Anyway, I broke in to the School of Magic in Ritsang because I saw this. I came across it while I was there, and while I was trying to escape from the people who ran the school, I felt this presence. I felt something, and I know it came from that crystal because I had it on me. I never felt like that before, and I hid.
How long have you been in possession of this?
6 years or so, maybe a bit more than that.
My God. Well, you've clearly got some ability, or it wouldn't have picked you.
Well, what is it? I mean, I do think I have a right to know after holding on to it, safeguarding whatever it is for 6 years.
Safeguarding it. That thing's been using you. Its name is Krishinabon. Now, what this thing does is quite simple. It hunts power.
Oh,
I look at OTEP. OTEP, what's
and,
going
and
on?
Otep is having this moment of like, and like Otep is like listening because he doesn't want to say anything yet.
It
Okay.
is a deceiver. It lies to get what it wants. This piece, this is not the whole. This is but a fragment. It wishes to find its way back to its full self. You've somehow acquired a tiny piece of it, and it's been rather content to sit in your pocket for the last 6 years. However, it found me, and, well, it wanted my ass. It can't have it. That belongs to the dearly departed Marjorie. Anyway, this thing's been using you, whether you want to believe it or not. It might have allowed you to cast magic, and I believe you have some ability. I do not doubt that. You seem a capable group all. But be wary that you are serving your interests and your interests alone while you use this. And he throws you the pouch.
I leave it where it falls. I don't pick it up right away.
Yeah, I had a dream early on about the name Crashbon, and it tried to tell me that it was the light. But now I'm being told the Paladine is the light. I'm confused.
Creshabon is a deceiver.
Crashbon is a deceiver.
A deceiver god, I'm assuming. I direct that.
At Ragnar.
Yeah.
No! It is an artifact. However, it could be in service of another, of course, or it does, after all, search out the greatest power it can find. Could be you. I would say, though, the cost would be high to use it. It is not a choice that you should make lightly. Or, dare I say, even put yourself in the situation of needing to make. But what do I know? I'm just an old dwarf. And
I think he
he
might be a little bit more than that.
pulls a small garter snake out of his beard and lets it run over his hands.
God, why would you say something like that and then do something so fucking cool?
And
You say something morbid and then you take a snake out of your beard. I don't. Okay.
so your focus is there on the floor, and Fenris, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I mean, I can tell you right now that's a failure, but I'm going to tell you how badly in a moment. Ah, it's just as bad as it looks.
Oh no. Oh, that's real bad.
Yeah.
You have a vision of yourself standing on top of the School of Magic. And it's saying, at the top of the college, the top of the tallest tower of the campus. And you look down and you see that you are wearing the headmaster's robes. And you look down to your left hand and you see that you are wearing the 5 rings of the 5 department heads' positions, one on each finger. And you look down to your right hand, and in your right hand you see a massive crystal. And you're back to the temple.
Ben?
I'm not looking at it anymore. I've stopped looking down. Turning my head away, I pick it up. But instead of tucking the focus back where it usually would go in my boot, I take off, I don't know, if there's any place else I have to store
You
it.
have your pack. You have your pack.
I put it in my pack instead.
Okay. Ragnar looks at you and says, Well, I think we'll have to do something about this. Fight me!
Fight you.
What?
Yeah! No,
Excuse me?
not you two. Just you, Fenris. Just you. I promise, over my heart, I will not kill you. And I
That
will
doesn't make
heal
me
you.
feel better.
I will heal
Yeah.
you. No. Here's the deal. I can't just give you a focus. You have to earn it. If you're not going to use that, you need to find a new way to focus your energies. I can't just give you a crystal. You have to earn that power yourself.
I'm aware of that, and I'm not asking you to give me one.
Well, it's the best chance you're going to have in this day and age. Unless you want to use that thing. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to cast for a while.
I do have other talents.
I certainly don't doubt that, but you seem a very reliable magic user.
Fair enough. I look at Otep and Dasha. You know, sorry you all got dragged into this part of things. But yeah, I'll do it. I trust you if you promise a fair fight.
Of course.
So I set my pack down.
Can I hold your snake?
Good.
Yes, I think Gerald would love that. And he hands you Gerald. And then he walks over to Ragnar and he winks at you and drops the spear in your lap. Go grab your guitar if you want. Do you want to do a coin toss or roll for initiative?
I'll roll.
All right, we'll roll for initiative. I've got a +2 and advantage on my initiative.
Okay, well then fuck that. I'm not gonna
Too
take
late. You
that.
already see. Nope, you already called it. We're rolling. I asked. You called it.
No, why did you give me that?
Hey, with advantage, I rolled a 6. I rolled a 3
Oh,
and a
well,
4.
I rolled a 10, so 13.
All right. Well, you are definitely going first.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
Fenris. Now here is the deal. We are going to do this like gentlemen. We're not going to start in each other's faces. We're going to back ourselves up.
In pieces,
Dasha
naturally.
and Otep, you are going to put your asses to the grasses and on either side of the center. So
Here, I'm gonna actually be up towards the front and actually start like I'm gonna be watching, but I'm also gonna be sitting down and doing mantras and like starting the first part of like a cleansing before I want to do like a ritual in this chamber later tonight, but like it needs to start with like cleansings, and so like okay, while they fight, I'll just sit here and do a bunch of mantras and start like bringing in the healing energies and the
excellent.
cleansing energies.
So I'm not going to set any parameters for this, Fenris. I haven't play tested Ragnar yet. I put him together while I was with Sean over the weekend. It was a good time. He'll be fine. Okay? Just gonna put it that way. He will be fine.
No.
Do your
Okay.
absolute
Not
best. Because here's the thing, you want to impress him, okay?
Yeah.
So
I
kick
mean,
his
I know there's
ass.
no way I'm beating a level 17, 18 druid. I know that.
You can do it.
I believe in you, though. I believe you're gonna roll real hard.
I don't.
You have to.
Real hard.
No, you
not
gotta
necessarily
believe in
well.
the heart of the dice. You gotta believe in the heart of the dice.
I'm also
They
going
have
to
no heart.
wait. No, I'm gonna actually do this because I believe in my friend. I'm going to walk right on over, and kind of walk in front of Fenris and start doing this like pretending to do this pep talk, and kind of look at Fenris and be like, "You fucking got this," and I'm going to cast bless.
Yes.
Bless
Yo.
Fenris.
Okay.
Thank you. Plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Cool. You get a You get a bless.
I love it.
Yeah.
I will also.
Got that bless.
No, I'm not gonna give you another hint. That's all you get. No.
Cool. And then I'm gonna go back on over and get out of the way. Just kind of be like, I gotta very loudly to Dasha be like, I got $10 on Fenris.
Oh, 10? I'll see
Crazy
you
girl.
and I'll raise it. I bet 20 on me.
I'll take that. And then I gotta look over at Fenris and be like, now Fenris, don't you fuck me.
Oh, I didn't tell you I found 50 gold when we escaped the poison. I'll just tell you that. It's fine.
Yes.
Like the truth
my
comes out. Alrighty. Well, you're going first. What would you like to do? Otep, you might
that
want to
was an
get yourself out of the way, my friend.
What?
I think Otep's token's in the way, wasn't it? Well, it was last I looked. I don't know if it still is.
Nah.
Okay. Fenris, what would you like to do?
Oh boy, well, Fen thrown by all this. And honestly, apart from the adventures that we have had, never really used magic combatively. It was always an academic study. So honestly, doing this, being challenged to combat by another wizard, this whole idea of fighting with magic is new. So he is going to rely on what he knows, I think. And is gonna cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I like to think that when you cast Shadow Blade, the force of the magic makes the collar on your cloak stand up automatically.
Sure.
Just magic Johnny Depp.
Oh no. Not Johnny Depp. But yeah, I'll cast Shadow Blade. And then with my movement, I will. Can I? Let's see. Where is my measuring tool? There it is. Oh, I can make it easy.
You are stronger than you know.
I will, I guess, go right up to him. It was a very odd thing to do. Since he asked. I will roll an attack, I guess, for my action.
Do it.
Are we in dim light or darkness?
No.
Okay.
This is a pretty well lit temple.
That's a fail.
What'd you roll?
You get the
4,
blast.
even with my... Oh, thank you. So wait. 4 with my +6 is 10.
No, that
And
is
then
not.
hang on, with my +4, even if I roll the 4, which I do, it's a 14.
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
So the DC is at least 15. We know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that your turn?
I mean, I have 5 more feet of movement, but I'd provoke an opportunity attack, so I'm not gonna. I'll stay there.
Okay. He is going to look at you and bop you with his club.
Bonk. I imagine the like the dog meme with the
Yeah.
bonk.
Yep.
Go to horny jail. The meme.
That,
Like,
that is a 24.
oh well, yeah.
You're going to
Doesn't
be...
hit.
Well, darn. Oh no, where I'm missing my giant D4. Oh well, I'll roll a metal one. You're going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
Come on!
Bonk.
Put your back into it!
You got this, Fen.
You're gonna have to try to cast if you want to have a chance!
Fen doesn't know if he wants to.
And he is then going to bonus action cast Healing Word on you. And you re-heal for all of your points.
Oh.
Woof.
I mean, I appreciate that, but at the same time, don't pity me.
I said
Like you-
I wouldn't kill you. Doesn't mean I expect you not to try.
You've never seen. I don't think Dash and Otip have seen Fenris like genuinely angry or annoyed before, but this is a
No.
first for both of you. He's not really jovial in this moment anymore, and his usual like light-footedness is not there in this moment. Well, I'm gonna take my bonus action because I fucking can
Yeah.
and disengage.
Cool.
Bonus action disengage.
Woo.
Assuming that's the end of his turn.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Take my bonus action, disengage. And let's see. Let's do. I'll back up. Or actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll vault over him if I can.
Okay.
To that platform. Oh wait, my friends are over there. Never
Sure.
mind.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
I vault over. I guess I'm gonna like try and be kind of close to that statue. If I can get on the statue, in any way, I will.
Yeah, I think you could climb up that statue, and sit in the bird bath probably.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
why not?
It's not actually
And-
a bird bath, but that's what I'm calling.
Yeah. That's what it's used for nowadays. Yeah, so I'll do that, and I will cast Magic Missile as my action.
Excellent choices.
Pew pew pew.
And I would like you to roll a d100, please. When you do this.
Wild magic?
No.
Wild. Okay. I was like, okay, that is 40.
Okay.
I think.
You are able
Yeah.
to cast the spell.
Ah, so that's what failing that wisdom save did. There we are. Interesting. Okay. So I will roll my damage for magic missile. Shoot, hang on. It's been a minute since I since I cast it. So let me
What level are you casting it at?
Oh, good question.
It's an extra d4.
I think I'll
after it.
just do first, I think.
Okay.
Do and you cast the spell using 1 second level or higher. What is it? 3 glowing dart. Okay, yeah. So that is 3d4. Okay, cool. Plus 4. Okay. Ow. Stab myself on my own dice.
Good.
Ow.
Yeah.
The caltrops, I don't like that the d4s are like caltrops.
No, me neither.
They
So that is
hurt.
2, 3.
Ah, there
Shit
it
roll.
is.
2 plus 3 is
This is an
5,
actual
plus 2 is-
caltrop.
Yeah, no.
Oof, yeah. That is a paltry 7 damage.
Ah!
From
Yeah.
magic missile.
Didn't roll very well, did you?
No, like literally ones and twos.
Whew. Ragnar looks at you and goes, "Ah, there you go. Now you're thinking. Those always auto hit." And he is going to bonk you again.
Even though I'm on the stack.
Oh, that's right. You're too tall. He's gonna look at you and go, I get down here. I can't hit you up there. And he's going to cast Infestation. And I need you to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Smart. Okay, hang on. That's an 18.
No cigar.
Oh, of course, because it's so high, right? It's probably like 19.
You're going to take 4d6 4d6 damage.
And do I have to make a save to stay on the statue as well?
You're going to take poison damage. You're going to take damage first, then we will do other effects. You're going to take 16 points of damage, and now you are going to move 5 feet in a random direction. So I will roll a d4. I'm going to roll my massive caltrop. I'm trying to play with the large dice tonight, just for giggles. That's a 3. So 3 is east. So you're going to move east and fall off of the statue. You're not going to take any damage for this because you're able. It's that, yeah. But you will move off of the statue to the east.
Okay. And how much poison damage do I take from this?
16.
16. Thank you.
Yep.
And is that his turn?
Yes. No,
Okay.
you know what? He's going to back up. He's going to back up 20 feet, and you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. What do I have? What do I even have up right now?
You probably have your sword.
You're right. I do still have Shadow Blade. That's concentration. Although, wait, I have to make
me
a concentration
check. Yep.
Yeah. No, that's a failure.
Okay.
So I don't have Shadow Blade anymore. I do, however, pull out. I think I do have my rapier on me. I did manage to. I think it.
Yeah.
I would have put it back when we.
Yes.
Just after
No.
we,
It is.
like,
It is
teleport
more than
again.
fair to say that you all have been re-kitted at this point. You probably put your packs down.
Yeah.
for dinner, but you all are unlikely to leave your arms in armor when exploring a new place, despite how trustworthy Ragnar may appear.
Yeah. So I am in that case. I'll take that attack with my rapier.
Okay.
That definitely hits. That's a 23.
Yeah, that totally hits. Slice this guy up.
Okay, that will be. Ooh, that's a good roll. Have to remember what to add to that. Do. It's +3. Okay, that's 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh! Why? That's just rude! Wizard duel!
I mean,
and he, and it is now, your turn.
okay. Well, this may be a wizard duel, but who says wizards can't, not use magic sometimes?
Wizard
And I am going to get as far back as I can and try and move as quickly as possible. So it's like one fluid motion type thing. I'm going to sheathe my rapier and I'm going to pull out that crossbow.
Ooh.
And I am going to be behind or trying to get partial cover behind that statue. Oh wait, do I have enough distance between us to not know? Because it's 60. Don't even have enough to. If I use my crossbow, I'm going to be at disadvantage because that's a 60-20 situation. Um.
No, I believe it's anything under 60 feet is made at regular. Anything over 60 feet is made at disadvantage. Anything past the max number is impossible.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't throw a spear past 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Well then I will take my attack with that crossbow.
But if you were 5 feet away, you would be rolling a disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
okay.
yeah, like, but yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you tell I almost never use ranged weapons?
Yes, it's okay.
I will, yeah, I'll take a shot with that crossbow. That's a 19 to hit.
That will hit. And roll
Okay.
your d4.
Yeah. That is a 1.
What happens?
Ooh, let me tell you.
It's your weapon!
I have it here. I just had to scroll down to the right page. The target is wrapped in fairy fire until the end of your next turn.
Ooh, cool. And also, can you please... Okay, your token has disappeared.
Uh-oh, that's not good. It's here
it's
on my map.
Oh, it's under OTEP, that's why. OTEP, I'm moving you to a place less in the way.
Copy that.
Fenris, can you please tell me the size of the aura that is on your weapon now? Because that's on you now.
Oh, you mean how much light?
Yeah.
Okay, glows with bright light in a 20-foot radius sphere for the next minute. And the damage is going to be, that's going to be 8 radiant damage.
Wait, isn't the fairy fire on him?
It is.
It is. But the crossbow lights up like a glow stick when it gets shot.
Oh.
So there's an aura of light. Yeah.
That's bonkers. What a
It's-
wild weapon.
That's a rock star's power weapon, man. And now it's Ragnar's turn, right? Unless you would like to move or hide or something.
Yeah, bonus action hide.
Okay. You can also take the bonus action dodge.
Oh, that's right, I can, can't I?
Imagine.
Yeah, sure. Hang on, have I actually dodged before? Remind me what the mechanics of dodge are again.
I have to roll to attack at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, let's do that then.
I'm pretty sure, but make sure you can take it as a bonus action on your character sheet.
Because
I know you're a rogue. I don't know if you're enough of a rogue to do that.
I don't think, off the top of my head, I don't think
Okay.
dodge is in that list I get at second level, but let me double check. No, it's dash, disengage, or hide.
Okay. Then go ahead and hide.
Yeah, no, uncanny dodge is 5th level, and
Okay.
that's having damage on attacks.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Well, if you want to hide, go ahead. Roll me a stealth check.
Cool. Natural 1.
You go to try and hide behind the statue, and you slip and swear real loud when you smack your head on the statue trying to steady yourself, and Ragnar knows.
I swear in Elvish, I don't swear in Common.
Yeah, okay, sure. And he is going to go, "Oh, you're hiding now, are you? I have a solution for that!" And he casts Moonbeam.
Oh, fuck. Moonbeam is OP as fuck when you're a high-level druid, man.
To be clear, he is only casting it at the 2nd level.
Okay, but
If you want, I can cast it at the 9th level.
no, I'd rather you didn't.
Or...
Or you could and put me out of my misery.
No, I have a really dope level 9 spell, though. Not going to use it on you, because it would affect all of you, and that's really, really bad. So, you are going to take a Moonbeam. I need a con save. Please.
Do. That's an 18 again.
Nope, not enough. You're gonna take 2d10.
Oh, wait!
Oh,
Am I adding d4s to all of these saving throws? Am I supposed to be? Does Bless apply to saving throws?
Wait.
Or is it just...
Let me double check. 1 second.
Because if that's the case, then I didn't add a d4 to my previous saving
think
throw
it's-
either.
It is attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
So,
nice. So you will
yeah.
succeed on that one, and you would have succeeded on your previous one. I do not remember the damage that we rolled, though. I think it was 16.
It was 16 poison damage.
So you don't take the 16 poison damage on that last one. Damn it. And you're not... Well, oh no, you take half damage. You're going to take 8 damage
Okay.
on that last one. Because I hit you with... Or wait, hang on. It was a cantrip, so it might have been just a save. Might have been a sucker save. Infestation... Oh, no. So you wouldn't have moved, and you wouldn't have taken damage. The movement's kind of already happened, unfortunately. We can't really undo that. But you can heal yourself the 16 points. I will absolutely let you do that, because it's a cantrip, so it's a sucker save.
Okay.
And you're going to take, I think, at least half damage on this one. Which I still have yet to roll. 5-40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature's entered the spell's area or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Are you a shape changer?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Excellent. So technically at the start of your turn is when you will take that damage.
Okay, and it's how much damage?
2d10.
Okay.
And then that was his action. He's going to then bonus action use Balm of the Summer Court. And the way he uses that, he throws out the seeds to cast Moonbeam on you, and in his other hand, he pulls a beautiful tulip out of his pocket and eats it. And he heals himself for he's going to heal himself for 4d6. And I will roll that for myself. Great, and he is healed. And that is the end of his turn. It's your turn now, and you're gonna take two. You're gonna need to make a con save. Well, you already made your con save. Technically, we're gonna use that old roll.
Okay.
And you're gonna. We'll see if you take what your half damage is. On 2d10. You're gonna take 2 damage.
Okay.
We're done! It's too damn sunny in here. Would you turn that crossbow off, lad?
Afraid I don't know how.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it is a bit when you're trying to be sneaky.
Huh.
You know what? Fen recognizes that that I'm completely blanking on his name in this moment.
Ragnar.
Ragnar has a lot to teach him, a lot to offer, and Fen is processing, and honestly, is starting to find fighting really difficult in this moment. So as a bonus action, he casts Misty Step.
Ooh.
And he disappears for a minute,
Yeah.
leaving the crossbow behind, actually. So the crossbow is just glowing
Oh.
in the square.
Yeah.
where
Okay.
it's been.
That's fucking clever. Let me turn off your aura. Excuse me. Where would you like to go?
Would I like to go? Excellent question.
You have to be able to, I believe, see the space. You could probably make it to the door.
I think I will.
You could make it you could make it to the stairs with your Misty Step and up the stairs to the kitchen or down into the unexplored part of the castle if you wanted to.
Yeah. I think I had 2 options here. Sorry, that I was considering, and I wasn't quite sure which one I wanted to do.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, do you know what? I think he is going to just. There's that unexplored part you said, right?
Mm-hmm. There's also the door right behind Ragnar, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. So this is a door back here.
Okay. And do I know where that goes?
Nope.
Okay. In
You
that
could
case, I
make
will.
You could make it to like next to Ragnar and push past him with your Misty Step.
I'm not going to push past him, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to appear. Well, I'm going to appear if I can. Can I appear behind him, or is that a space too far?
You
That's a
can-
space
it's
too far,
You
right?
can appear right next to him, though.
Okay. Then I will. I'll appear right next to him.
Okay.
Um.
That's your bonus action.
Yeah. Hey. Fen looks at him. I'm not gonna lie, what you told me. Really doesn't make me a fan of being a magic user anymore. I worked really hard to study magic. I felt like shit about myself, and magic was the one thing that made me feel good. And now I know that the source of that magic is a fucking liar.
No, stop your... I understand what you're saying, my friend. But you need to realize the takeaway is not that that thing was deceiving you. Well, there is a warning there, but the real point is that it thought you were worthy of deceiving. You had something it wanted. You had an innate gift that it saw in you and it needed. It stayed with you for 6 years, Fenris. And you had no idea. That is phenomenal. Out of everyone at that school, it stuck by you. That is no small thing, my boy.
All the same.
And he is going to unarmed strike you. He rolled... Damn, he rolled a 22.
Well, of course that hits me.
You take 0 damage. He is not strong.
Perhaps you misunderstood me. What I'm telling you is I don't want to fight right now. I don't want to prove my worth in this one moment right now. It took me a long time, 6 years, to learn to get adjusted to that focus the first time. And it's not going to take 6 minutes for me to earn myself another focus and start on a new path. That's going to take more time than that. And I will gladly learn from you and study. But
And
right now,
he looks at you and says, right now, what do you want most?
I want a night to think.
And a night to think you all shall have. Come. And he escorts all of you to the stables room, so to speak, the teleportation circle room. Excuse me. And he leads all of you to your rooms. I would like each of you to pick a room that you would like to have. Ragnar's room is the room that you circled into. So that particular teleportation circle that he cast, it transported y'all to the place he last took a long rest.
Oh, okay. So wait, where are the
So
rooms?
they're back up. Go if you scroll out and go over to the
Oh,
up top,
okay, yeah.
back up top.
Yeah.
There are 4 new rooms of it. You can just move yourselves to whichever room you would like.
Yeah.
And Ragnar's going to disappear into the depths of the temple for the rest of the night.
Yeah, no, Otep is gonna actually hang out pretty much in the temple like all night too,
Okay.
and just do a very like long form ritual because like now that he's learned some new stuff about Paladin, it's like, hey, okay, I'm I'm definitely gonna I want to learn more, and I feel like you are definitely the force that was drawing those that I'm been drawn towards, but it's also a like I'm not sure if I want to completely devote myself 1,000% and dive off the deep end yet. But hey, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, Otep hasn't done a long form ritual in a while, so because he's always been out in the woods, so he never really has like actual time to be like, okay, I don't have to worry about someone all of a sudden jumping me. So yeah. Plus, also he just saw a wizard fight, like battle. But yeah.
All right. You all go to bed. You all take and finish a long rest.
Yeah.
Um, put yourselves. I think Otep, after you find your ritual, you do make your way to a bedroom.
Oh
So
yes.
you all put yourselves in a room. Um,
There we go. Oh wait, Fiona, we can't hear you.
Oh.
thank you for catching that. Sorry, I
There
was
we
looking
go.
at notes.
All good. It is the first time I've spoken, so it's okay. I think Dash is just gonna stay out in the room with all the trees and the plants and animals and stuff, and just sleep on the ground up here.
Okay.
Also, before we go to bed, as everyone's kind of like heading into a room, I'm just gonna say, just call to Fen and say, Fen,
Yeah.
are you okay?
I will be. But thank you for asking. Makes me feel better knowing that we're all together again.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. As okay as we'll ever be.
Yeah. Do you want company?
Well, I know you're used to a little bit cushier
Come on.
bedrooms, but if you'd like to join the peasants underneath the trees,
Oh, come on. You don't think I snuck out? You know how fucking boring this dormitories were. I
I'm gonna
yeah.
go into one of the bedrooms and pull the blankets and the pillow off the bed. I'm gonna put it on the ground next to me and be like,
Oh, for fuck's
and I'll grab another blanket from a room and wrap it around myself
Yeah,
and
good. You better.
I'll pull out the bear skin.
It's like a bear onesie.
Yeah, just put it on my head.
Good. You all finish and complete a long rest. Dasha and Fenris wake up, feet tangled, leaves in hair.
Mm.
Otep, you are sound asleep. You are sleeping in your underwear for the first time in weeks, it feels like.
Uh,
It's so good to not be in plate and not be tied
uh,
up and sleep on a bed. Dasha and
uh,
Fenris, you both still appreciate the outdoors. Um, and in the morning, when you all wake up, you see that there are notes for each of you. And they are left at sort of your feet. And we're going to start with Otep's note. And I want, you guys can keep your headphones on. I'm not going to read them out loud. I'm going to hold them up to the camera. But if you two could just, like, avert your eyes unless Otep wishes to show you his note. Okay? Um, actually,
What's that over there?
can you read it okay? Or is it not, or is it stupid?
no, I can see it. Here, 1 second.
You guys are in the same house.
Oh,
You
wait,
could
yeah,
just give it
wait.
to him.
Ben, come here.
Yeah,
Wait, I'm being an idiot.
I know.
Come here. Come
Okay.
get your note. Thanks, Fiona.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it's like, 'cause I don't want to get up and leave. Here, that's for you. Hang on, is that the... Oh, no, wait, no, no, this one's for you. This one's for you. This one is for you, Dasha.
Yeah, can't see that. Oh. Okay. I like that.
Alright, and Fenris, this is for you. And you wake up in the morning and there is no sign of Ragnar. You go down to the kitchen and there is food, still warm, warm bowl of oatmeal. And he looks at all of you and says, "Wow! Hello." No, I forgot he's not there. Excuse me. I totally just derailed myself. Sorry. Jesus. It's late. It's 12:30. I'm tired. Ragnar's not there. There's breakfast. There's hot oatmeal. That's what I said. That's what we're going with. Damn. You guys are welcome to explore a little bit if you would like to. You are. What would you like to do this morning? Would you like to share your notes with each other? Would you like to share what's going on? How are we all feeling over breakfast?
If it's not too much trouble, I might suggest that we like
Call it?
pause
Yeah,
here.
not at
Yeah.
all. This is
Yeah.
also a good time to pause for sure.
I feel like this is a good spot because then we can talk about our notes when we come back.
Yeah. So yeah,
do
we're
a
gonna
little
leave
bit
it
of
at
stuff.
breakfast time the next morning.
Cool.
And that's where we will pick everything up. If you were joining us tonight for stream, thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
And we are glad that you're here. We're gonna go ahead and sign off.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Internet.
Yes. Thank
We
you,
love you.
Internet.
And kiss your mom.
And
Remember
thank
to
you,
kiss your mom.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
And thank
As
you,
always.
Philadelphia.
As
And I'd like
always.
to. I'd also like to get, if you have survived, if you've gone this far, I'd like to sincerely apologize to all the people in Philadelphia. I took a dig at them pretty early in the show, and that was very mean and not okay. So I'd like to apologize. Philadelphia is a very nice city. I went there once.
But if you
and
haven't
it's
made it
very
this
nice
far
place.
because you're from Philadelphia and you were very offended by
And we
that
got
and
really
therefore
offended,
stopped
then
watching,
That's pretty funny.
Fuck you.
God. Good night.